Okay. Thanks again, everybody. I also wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, okay, a lot that may be causing what's going on. Duh. I don't know why I didn't tell you guys in my last video. Okay, from what my new family I'm living in has told me, that my grandfather-in-law uh, was constantly telling my grandmother-in-law that she was sleeping around on him, constantly accusing him, of that sort of behavior. Uh, Constantly, she was a good Christian lady. She went to church every day. I think he was kind of losing it a little bit, but he was kind of sick in the head in his own ways. I mean, he was. I'm just going to say that. Uh, what my grandfather-in-law did was, when my grandmother-in-law passed away, she had a particular spot that she wanted to be buried in. She wanted to be buried away from him because that's how their marriage was. She didn't want to rest near him. She wanted to be away from him, and she was actually uh, buried like 4 counties away. Well, my grandfather-in-law, being the guy he was, uh, he what he did was he had her body exhumed. Uh, Brought 4 counties back, and this is like almost a year after she's been at rest. He had her body exhumed, brought back, and had a plot he made for both of them so he could be buried with his wife. I know this for a fact, okay? So, duh. Uh, and I also know for a fact, like I said, she passed before him. I've heard so many stories of her showing up over there with him, telling my wife and telling my mother-in-law things. This happened, for instance. He told my wife that we both went over there when it was his house and he was alive before the property got separated. We went over there and he said, I had a dream a couple nights ago that I'm not going to mention her name, my grandmother-in-law. He said he had a dream that she was bitching at him in a dream, wanting her buttons back that she gave him out of her button box for one of his sweaters. Being an old person, of course, he wore the same sweater every day, every day, every day. Well, he told my wife, he said, come here and look at this. And he showed us both the sweater, and 3 buttons were missing off the sweater. I know him, and I know wholeheartedly that he did not pull those buttons off. He was too old and shaky to do that, and so that's another paranormal experience. And he was always calling her a whore and calling her this and that, beating her down, constantly calling her a whore and a fornicator and all kinds of stuff. And this is after like 55, 60 years of marriage. So that is who I believe I caught, ladies and gentlemen. And he's still going on bitching about her. That just makes common sense to me. If anybody, it's got to be him. Because, like I said, the property's been separated now. Some other people are living in their home. This house is built on where no one's passed away. So I think they're just going back and forth. But I wanted to throw that in there because I thought that may help you guys with helping me figure out what is said. To be honest, I'm scared to set it up overnight. I don't want to do that and hear any more negative because I feel peace here, and I know you guys understand that and why I wouldn't want to do that. But I will, however, just give me some time. It's going to take time. I still got to go through the other DVRs. I haven't even touched them yet. I'm listening to the Whispering Old School. Like I said, my computer is toast. The router is effed up, and I don't have the money to go out right now and get another one. My wife just bought a new one at tax time. There's nothing wrong with the computer, okay? What's going on is my mother-in-law doesn't live here, but she has a room, of course, in here, and she keeps it locked with where her computer is. She's not here, so I can't get to the router and fix the crap. She's never here, and when she's here, she's only here for a short period of time picking up stuff out of her room. It's weird, I know, and I don't want to go into all that. It's a weird deal. She's married, and she's living with her husband in an apartment, mainly because, well, I'm not going to say why, but in case, they happen to see this. It's none of my business, I'll just say that. So if that helps, he was constantly calling her a womanizer, or calling her names, calling her whore, and I think I caught whore. He spent his whole time being alone over there in that house, talking to himself. We'd stand at the door and listen, me and my wife, before we go in, and he would be sitting there cussing her out while she was dead. You whore. He always accused her of being with men that she met at church, which I know wasn't true. She was just too good of a lady to do such a thing. He just was so insecure or something. I don't know what his problem was. I know she wasn't doing it. So if that information helps, that's gotta be who it is. Okay? It's in the whispering. It sounds like the whispering part is her replying. It's what I'm getting so far. So I'm going to try to get it. I'm going to make it, once I do my own little thing, I'm going to set my amplifier up for you. And I've got all the proper cords. I can pop the speaker, run the DVR right through the amp, and bump up the whispering for you. But like I said, people that don't do this stuff don't realize how much time consuming this stuff really is, and they don't appreciate it. I mean, I'm still on the first DVR. Here, it's in a pack, or actually it's right here. I'm still on this one. I haven't even gone halfway through, gotten all the whispers. I'm still listening to the whispers. Uh, and then I've got this one to go through. And I've got the Craig one to go through. So I've still got a lot of work ahead of me just doing that. So I just wanted to tell you it made me feel so good to see you guys trying to help me. And so if you guys do get anything else new off of that other video I did before this at different volumes to see if that would help. I don't know if you could do it on your computer and pull it out or what. That's the only thing I miss about the city is my router. But I love it out here. It's so peaceful. So thank you guys. I appreciate you helping me. It means a lot because I don't have a computer now. I really don't have the means to dig in there and pull that stuff out. So thank you. But I do it the old school way most of the time anyways, to tell you the truth. I use the amp and the earphones and hear what I want to hear perfectly. I can even turn the amp up and record it onto a recorder, DVR, what's being said as well. So, not now, but in the near future, I'm gonna put out the whispering and what I caught, or what I'll probably do is just do a thing of what I catch, all the whispering, I'll put it on one DVR, then I'll run it through the speaker so you guys can hear it on my amplifier. And maybe you guys can help me with that as well. I would appreciate it so much. If you guys could help me with that as well, there's tons and tons of conversations, and the whispering is all female, which leads me to believe that all the whispering, ladies and gentlemen, is from my deceased grandmother-in-law. And they're still bickering at each other in the afterlife. That's why I wanted to make this video. To me, I know in my heart, like I said, I always follow my heart, that's what's going on. Okay? So maybe this will help you. That's why I made this video, to let you know. I wanted to say that. I did say that in the other video, and I ran over my time. And like I said, for some reason, it's only let me go 15 minutes at a time. If I accidentally go over a certain amount over 15 minutes, it won't upload the video, and the whole video I made screwed. So thank you guys for your help. I appreciate it. I hope I'm just going to do some casual sessions later today with PSP7 or, some apps. Just some easy casual stuff like I normally do. But this weekend coming up is when I'm going to be able to really dive into those whispering. And that's what my task is for this weekend, everybody. I'm going to be getting all the whispering onto one DVR and then hooking it up and playing it through my amp so you guys can hear the whispering first of all, and maybe you guys can make it out better than me. I mean, I can hear what's being said, but I'm not recording it as it goes right now. I'm just listening. And like I said, I've still got two other DVRs to go through that I haven't even hit play on yet. I'm still using the one that was hooked up to the booster. So, God bless all of you. Thank you for your help. You guys are awesome. I don't know your religion, but I always say God bless you. If God's not your higher power. Whatever your higher power is, let that bless you. Thanks so much and take care. And thanks for watching another episode of Phantom Paranormal.